Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at Nvidia stock for its price action, the key levels to watch, and how to trade going into this coming week. We have a lot to cover because, well, we have a red candle the last trading day. But are we still showing enough bullish strength that we can continue higher? Or is there a weakness that may still come and eventually we're going to break levels to the downside? So we'll talk about everything in this video. Let's get things ready, how to trade going into this coming week. Now, if you find my videos valuable and helpful, please hit the like, subscribe, and also please note, none of this is any financial advice and it's only for education purposes. I want to really quickly start off this video by showing you my day trading bot, and we are net profitable. You can see the data on the left side. There are red days as well, guys, not hiding anything, but we are net profitable. And so you can see in this last trading day, my bot was able to squeeze out, even though it was an overall falling day, right? We went lower, but my bot was able to squeeze out a profitable move within that day as well, right? And then the days prior, like we have had really great positions, you can see, and really great buy positions, and then straight in the rips partial profits as well. And that's on Nvidia, right? My bot can be applied across any given US stock. This is on our indices, and this is SPY. And on SPY, you can see that, wow, we are like 26 green trades out of last 30 trades. Very good. I mean, this is looking the data on the left side really good to me, right? Anyways, everything that you see on the screen is what it is. And if you need access to my tools, links in the description below. I have 2 trading bots and 2 indicators. All right, links are in the description below of this video if you need access. All right, let's go back to Nvidia and let's start talking about the price action. There will be Nvidia options video also will be coming out, but that will be tomorrow, guys. All right, now we have, okay, let's, on the daily interval, what are we seeing? We had a huge supply zone up there and we sold off, but then there were, once this pivot formed, as I was talking about, that even though this is forming a lower pivot, but bulls can still turn it back up if they can form a pivot at 120. So trade intraday only, even the flush at 123 back then. And things worked out precisely just like that. Bulls held 120, and then following day another green candle, and then the green candle to fully take it out above that blue box, that is from 123 and 125. This blue box have been a defining zone and the area for bulls to keep this bullish up here. Now, yes, this is on the structure still a higher pivot. Intraday, it has been bullish. This last red candle that has come, is this still bullish strength enough that we can continue higher, or shall we expect downside? Now, what I want to first emphasize here, guys, this is more of a choppy phase, distribution phase, sideways phase, however you want to call it. In these times, only take the structure into account for sure, and we still have that higher pivot here. But don't forget that there's this huge supply zone sitting up on the top. So trade only intraday at these times, all right? Even if you try to open up a swing, make sure you take partial profits and be prepared with stop loss regardless, intraday or swing, whatever you are doing. Now, let's take a look at what are the structural areas which defines the possible trades that could be taken. What are the things to watch, right? Now, before jumping into that, I want to just highlight something more here, and that is this green candle that came. It's a really good green candle, guys, but it came on a lower volume. You can see down there. So just a little bit be careful, okay? It's quite a good green big candle, but on a lower volume. This also can showcase that the price was artificially pushed up, and there might be not high buyers up here, but huge orders to fill in orders up on the top that could have pushed the price as well. Just so that's what low volume usually means. So just keep that in mind. But yes, we technically have a pivot still. So in the recent price action, so let's talk about what are the areas to watch for potential plays. Now, so starting off again from the daily interval, As long as we stay above 123, structure will remain bullish on Nvidia. But does it mean you just buy this falling candle? No, right? Like if you have seen my yesterday morning video, and I was talking to you guys on 5 minutes that for intraday, and this is when I was doing this video. Let's go to the 3 minutes because I think I showed you on 3 minutes on my video, and I talked to you guys that, guys, on intraday you can see the levels are still holding, pullbacks are still holding, and this is what you have to see on the lower time frame, that these areas of, like, bottoms are holding, and my bot also gave a long position in this area. And then you can play with the break of the level 126.88 cents above and take partial profits in like levels up here, right? Like these levels for the day, and having a stop loss below this zone, right? And that's the move my bot also gave. I just showed you early on in this video, right? So yeah, like intraday, like as long as structure is still bullish, you have to, on the lower time frame, watch where the levels are holding, and then with the confirmation you trade the upside, right? Why so? Why, junior trader, you're saying that trade the upside? Why not trade the downside? Well, because guys, it's in your favor, because as I just showed you, technically structure is bullish, right? We have, as I just showed you on the daily interval, we have higher pivots, right? Big green candle. So after these big green candles, you are still better off playing the pullbacks to the upside, because if they want to continue, they continue higher. Why so? Because structure is still bullish, right? So, and again, size in, size out, but that keeps you in the high likelihood of making the money. Now, having said that, how are things looking like going into this coming week, right? Now, I want to also just make you a bit cautious as well here, because it's the strength that the high strength is missing right now on Nvidia, but it doesn't mean that it's bearish all in all. And that's where we have to identify what are those levels to watch for potential plays. Now, so over the last 2 days, what I'm seeing is that there's a sell-off coming at 128. All right, there's a lower pivot again forming on intraday. So to trade it at this point, guys, intraday up, trade it only intraday. Don't trade it short. All right. Oh, sorry. Don't trade it swing. If this thing continues above 126 and 71 cents, anytime, like this would be for Monday because it's intraday play. This is a long play above 126 area, 126 and 75 cents area. However, if we continue to reject below 200 hours moving average, below 126 and 60 cents or what cents, I'm not going to penny to penny perfect. This is just a short play, but only intraday. And until where can this short play come? Well, sure, you are watching 50 hours moving average for sure. If the rebound comes, and if we get much weaker, then again 123 is a possibility, but that would be provided we show the weakness below this 126 zone. So if we stay below it, then it's just a weakness. But so that's something you have to keep in mind. And also remember, let's say Nvidia gaps down in the pre-market or whatnot, then actually you are watching this 123 as a potential support. So it all depends where it's in the pre-market as well. If in the pre-market or just right after pre-market it breaks 126 and 75 cents above, sure, a long play. If it fails when the just market opens, you see wicks up here or sell off here, it's still looking weak, then this can be continued to the downside as long as we stay below 200 hours moving average 126.50 cents area. All right, but and then until around 123 or wherever you see double bottom consolidations, because technically this is still a demand structure here. But if we in the pre-market or just when the market is about to open, if we are already for some reason at 123, that also is the area you are watching for price action, like if it's forming double bottom here, because most likely it will try to fill the orders to the upside whenever we have these extensions to the downside with just a prior structural pivot here. These type of gap downs at these important levels are usually a buy. All right, I would not go anything more than intraday and not go anything beyond 123 lower. I don't think on Monday it's going to go down there, but anyways, anything can happen. So, but that would be it. So long play for sure. As I said, about 126 and 70 cents area. This is the zone. Above this, it's going to confirm the continuation to the upside. So if it stays below it, we can continue lower. Sorry, I'm repeating myself here. Just I'm summarizing. And but if we, before even doing any price action here, we gaps down, let's say for some reason, and market opens, this becomes a potential area 123 also for a good support, because we still have a pivot, unacted pivot holding on a daily structural support, because it's still a higher pivot on a daily, which will be a demand zone. So that's something you would have to look for. All right, cool. So that's how to trade. Again, trade it only intraday. This thing is, not on the swing side, I would still say. And for the intraday short though, you have very limited range, and that is just this, this, I would suggest this blue box range if it happens, right? So just be careful even if you try to short it. But yeah, it's still anyone's game. I would say the way it is with this again intraday lower pivot is 50-50. Technically, daily structure will take higher preference, but just because how intraday has come, that a little bit size downs the likelihood of strong upside right now. But the level I provided to watch is 126 and 70 cents area. For that upside. But anyways, it's 50-50. Trade with these levels and the structures to watch on Nvidia. And yeah, as long as we stay above 123, technically bulls are still in control to anytime make it continue higher. And but yeah, that's something you would be watching. But yeah, structure on this is still much more in the favors of the bulls all in all, and it all depends where that structural support holds, pullback happens, at least for intraday. And if we lose 123, well, then structure is going to start to look weaker again. All right, so just keep that in mind. All right, just before wrapping up, I also want to show you weekly interval. And yeah, here things are not looking bad, guys. Things are still looking fine. Again, it all comes down to on weekly interval though, it comes down to if we stay above 118, and if we continue above 126 area, right, 125 and 83 cents or whatnot. But yeah, on weekly interval at this point, Nvidia is still, overall structure on this is still technically bullish. On weekly, it will actually still be structural technically bullish even until 97. Even if we come down there. But yeah, structure on weekly is, yeah, it's all in all very bullish. It's all depends now, on daily interval, intraday or swing, and how much pullback or continuation to the upside that will come. And for that, I provided you the levels and how to trade, what you are looking in the price action for those things. All right. Great. All right. Well, guys, that's it for this video, and other semiconductors videos will be coming out as well. And then, tech stocks, Tesla. I did a video on Tesla as well. And that's pretty much covers everything. But if there's something else I find, I'll do another video. Meta is something I want to spend a lot of time talking about it this weekend, so I'll talk about that as well. Anyways, that's it for this video. Please hit the like, subscribe, and also if you need access to my tools, links in the description below. I have 2 indicators and 2 trading bots. All right. Take care. Bye.